All right, welcome, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, to our broadcast. Today's broadcast is about John Legend, who reacts to Felicity Huffman's 14-day prison sentence. John Legend says, "No one in our nation will benefit." Well, let me just put my disclaimer out here first and foremost. I'm not going to be like Laura Ingraham and tell John Legend to just sit down and shut up and play music. But I will suggest that instead of sticking your nose into the politics of the day or into the justice system, that is not a justice system at all. It's instead a racial system. But instead of inserting yourself into politics and things of that nature, you should focus more on writing music and writing some better songs, perhaps. But I digress. Felicity Huffman was sentenced for taking part in a college admissions scandal, but John Legend does not think prison time is the answer. Well, let me stop right there and just say this, that I've noticed that white media in particular will definitely go after and exploit black artists, whether it's a man or a woman, who speaks up for white America. They do this every single time. We're seeing this right now with John Legend. They could have chosen anyone else who would come to Felicity Huffman's defense, but because John Legend, a black man, a celebrity, has something to say, well, the white media will exploit that, and that's exactly what is happening here. And so I don't care about what he thinks, whether she deserves prison time or not. The majority of us knows that right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you do wrong, there's an accountability and a responsibility that needs to be adhered to. John Legend, because he has status and money, he might not be on that same page anymore. Who knows? But I definitely despise when celebrities like a John Legend comes out and speaks up like this. But I hear silence from him on other more important issues dealing with black America. But I digress. The actress will spend 14 days behind bars. She was also fined $30,000 and given a year of supervised release and 250 hours of community service after being accused of paying $15,000 in a conspiracy to inflate her daughter's SAT exam score. This lady was trying to cheat, and she was trying to cheat for her daughter. Therefore, her daughter and her were cheating. This is what this boils down to, John Legend. So sick of these black artists who get up on their soapboxes and have something to say simply because they have a notoriety. Really, they should just be quiet. But I digress. It says, quote, "I get why everyone gets mad when rich person X gets a short sentence and poor person of color Y gets a long one," Legend wrote on Twitter on Saturday. Quote, "The answer isn't for X to get more, it's for both of them to get less or even none. We should level down, not up," unquote. Further stating, Americans have become desensitized to how much we lock people up. Prisons and jails are not the answer to every bad thing everyone does, but we've come to use them to address nearly every societal ill, the singer tweeted. He continued, quote, "It's insane we locked a woman up for 5 years for sending her kid to the wrong school district. Literally everyone involved in that decision should be ashamed of themselves. It's Yes, and back then, I hope you spoke up highly about that, John Legend. I would like to know if you did. I'd like to know if you did 5 years ago. Were you speaking up about that?" It continues, "It's unconscionable that we locked a woman up for voting when, unbeknownst to her, she was ineligible. Her sentence shouldn't be fewer years, it should be zero, unquote. Well, in that situation, I totally agree. I totally agree. It's where a black woman voted thinking she was doing the right thing and didn't know she was ineligible to vote. And they, well, how can I put it? They gave her the nigger rule, the new nigger rule, where we're going to lock you up for voting. I know you were ineligible, you didn't know, but we're going to lock you up anyways because we're going to make you an example, Miss Black Woman. That's what they did, and that's why I understand why he's saying that it should be zero. You're right in that instance. It continues, and no one in our nation will benefit from the 14 days an actress will serve for cheating in college admissions. We don't need to lock people up for any of this stuff, Legend said. Well, I'm going to say this. John Legend, just shut up. Just shut up. I won't be coming to see your concerts anymore, by the way. I did pay before a couple of times, but I won't be doing as much anymore because, see, I see how some of you black artists are, and I don't support the white artists, so I'm not even going to refer to that. So you can hang it up. I don't go to them, so forget that. But I definitely won't be giving you any more of my money when I don't hear you speaking up really on these important issues. And you're going to get mad and have something to say about a white woman getting 14 freaking days when she cheated and she tried to cheat for her daughter. So you have two wrongs right there, and you're trying to make it a right out of that. You're trying to make a right out of two wrongs, John Legend. Well, forget you. Forget you. I no longer support people like you. I'm sick of these black artists, these black celebrities who come out on their soapboxes saying things that we normally wouldn't say. They look like fools, buffoons, and they do it in front of all of us. And white media picks up on that, and as I stated, white media will exploit it. Lamestream media, they exploit black people who speak up for white America and say things that go in their direction. This white woman, Felicity Huffman, should be getting way more time than 14 damn days behind bars. And John Legend, shame on you. Shame on you for not holding a person accountable and responsible for their actions. Again, two wrongs don't make a right, and you can't make this right, John Legend. Screw you. I won't be supporting you anymore. I'm sick of these black artists who should be focused more on their music. Because after all, that's all we know you for. How in the hell you getting up on social media acting like you're some politician? I'm done. This is the New Black Media signing off. Please join in the next broadcast. Peace out.